Guys, it's 8 in the morning right now, and we have got such a crazy thunderstorm. I woke up to thunderstorms this morning, and can you guys see? It looks like the sun is like just setting right now, or like just rising because of where the clouds are. And it's currently 8 in the morning. It's also super windy outside. It's not really raining right now, and it hasn't actually rained a whole lot. Like, our back fence is like wet, but it's not soaked. Like, there's just like patches where it's still dry. But it's just non-stop like thundering and lightning. And as you guys can see, it is really windy out too. But I just thought seriously, like, I came out of the shower this morning and I saw this and I was like, wait, it looks like the sun's setting. Like, it's time for bed. But no, it's 8:15 in the morning right now, and yeah, we've got what looks like a sunrise. The sun should be up right now, but because of the clouds, it's looking like it's just rising right now. Good morning, guys, and happy Tuesday to all of your sunshiny faces. How long has it been since I said good morning, guys? So yeah, I woke up this morning to a thunderstorm, and I'll show you guys right now. It's almost, well, it's like 8:45. So it's been like a half an hour. Now it currently looks like this out there. So I think the storm is finally starting to move. But what's funny is that normally the sun sets over on this side. So that's why, I think it's on this side. So that's why I found it funny that it was looking more like a sunset, I guess. Because of where there was like literally like just the sun and like nothing but clouds around it, because it was the only part that was coming through, which made it look like it was like the sun was setting or rising or whatever, which, like I said, I think it sets on this side if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, guys, it is looking a little bit better out there. Bliss out this morning. I took all the dogs out because, like I said, guys, it's like not raining. So I was like, oh, like it's okay, you know, it's not raining, whatever. At least they won't be like soaking wet or like, you know, sitting on the porch not wanting to go outside. So I let them outside, and she's going to the bathroom. All of a sudden there's a huge just like rumble of thunder. Scares her that she's still trying to go to the bathroom and run at the same time to get into the house. And I was like, oh my goodness, poor dog. She got so freaked out. So yeah, then she ended up coming right inside. But yeah, it's like I said, we've hardly got any rain, but it's just been thundering and lightning and super windy out. And it is, I think it's supposed to clear up for like a few hours, and then it's supposed to rain and thunderstorm again pretty much in the afternoon. But if it at least gets a little bit sunnier for a little while, that would be nice. But I fed the dogs, made myself breakfast, made myself coffee, and did all that kind of stuff. Took care of like all of my morning things that I needed to. Now I'm going to eat my breakfast and probably just watch a little bit of TV, and then I've got the bathroom and stuff like that to clean for today as well. So that's at least what I know I'll be up to for today. But I've got to figure out something else to do, because like I think I told you guys, I like don't know what to do. I got up early today and I didn't have to babysit, which is super weird. So yeah, I'm gonna have to, like I said, figure out something else. But right now I need to eat something. So guys, I'm just sitting here having my lunch, and holy cow, these, can you guys see that? There's probably close to 20 or 30 birds all in that bush right now. They keep flying down into the garden, and they're probably eating worms or something like that. And then they're also flying over here, and oh, there some of them went. But there's still a ton in the bush right now. All the branches are just shaking. It's crazy. There was a ton of them too, just right along here down in the garden by the rocks. Oh my gosh. And the dogs are watching. Are you watching, Charles? You watching all the birds? Yeah? Our neighbor just came home, so I think that's why a lot of them flew away. But they're still like over here, you guys can see. There's a whole ton of them. I think they're all flying away now. I actually kind of wonder if they're like migrating or something like that. There's actually been a ton though on our back bird feeder since I filled it up over the weekend. And there's still a few in here, but I'm kind of wondering, like, Did they go that way or something? Oh my gosh, there's more flying. Or like where they are, if they're in these trees over here, or like where they are. I don't see them now. All I know is they did go that somewhere that way. There's a few. There's one hopping around in there still. Oh, and it looks like the rest of them are leaving. Well guys, I don't know if you can tell, but right now it is actually, there's a sun shower outside. I don't know if my camera's picking up the rain or not, but yeah, it's actually really coming down out there right now, which is good. That means all my plants and all my vegetables and everything like that are all getting water. But actually it looked like it was getting dark, and then I was like, oh, maybe it's gonna rain again, and then it started getting light and I looked outside and it was raining. So yeah guys, got a little rain, more rain now. Honestly guys, it was like, I felt like I had so much time today to like get things done, and then I just felt like I had extra time. I actually painted my nails today. That is literally like how much extra time it felt like I had today. I literally pretty much almost deep cleaned the entire bathroom. Like I went with my mom actually. We ran a few errands. It was funny too because we actually saw the little boy who I was babysitting for. His mom was actually going to go pick his sister up from daycare today. I saw her driving past when she was actually going to go get him, or going to go get her daughter, which it was like, I was like, I saw her today. It was almost like I ended up babysitting. But yeah, it's like I said guys, this is really weird, like, to again not have anything like that I need to do today. You know, I ended up editing, I did laundry and dishes. My mom actually ended up making dinner tonight because she wanted to have some, she wanted to have the leftover chicken. She actually wanted to make like pesto and like pasta with pesto, and so she was going to use the leftover grilled chicken from the other night, and she couldn't find the pesto that she bought, so we just ended up actually doing, there was a recipe on the box for this like mac and cheese with like chicken and like some other stuff that was mixed into it too. So my mom ended up making that for dinner tonight. And so yeah guys, like I said, it's just really weird. Like, I don't really know what to do, but guys, there is something really cool. While me and my mom were actually out running some errands today, we are actually driving past our old video store. Actually just closed down, which is really sad because it's been open for like forever, and like we've been there, we were literally there probably just recently, like within the last maybe month or two. I'd say maybe a little bit before summer, or like around the beginning of summer or something like that. And my dad was like talking to the guy that was like working there, and he's like, you know, how's business and everything like that, because obviously like movie stores are not apparently doing very well, you know, we're so hot right now. Not a lot of people go and like rent movies and stuff like that. And so the guy was saying though, like, oh, you know, business is still really good and stuff like that. And then like literally right after my dad asked that, like a few weeks later, we saw that it was closing, and which is really sad because it's now I don't know where any like nearest video store to us is, like at all. And so they ended up closing, and like I said, it's really sad because like our traditions on Friday nights when me and Matthew were like really little was we used to go to the movie store and we'd rent like a video game, and a lot of times it would involve like Lego Star Wars, or like, you know, just some like little kid game, because we were like little at the time, and we'd always wind up saving our allowance and buying cotton candy because they had cotton candy there. And it was just like my favorite. Like to this day, whenever I have cotton candy, for some reason I think of like the Lego Star Wars game, because we'd always like, that was one of those games that like we just consistently played like all the time until we finally had our own copy. But we'd always rent it, and that same like Friday we'd always wind up buying, like, you know, we'd get pizza because there was a pizza place really close by, and we'd go and buy our cotton candy, and it was just like a Friday night tradition. Like we'd always do that, and it was just so sad like that it closed down. But the good thing is that they're putting in a Dollar General. I literally saw this today when I drove past, guys. They're putting in a Dollar General where it used to be, which I'm like, oh my gosh, because it was a really big store actually, which is kind of surprising, and it wasn't in a strip mall either. It was like a standalone store. Just the fact that it was a really big store, and like, you know, you have to have a lot of money then to keep up with a big store like that. So it's, like I said, it's really sad that it's closed, because it's just kind of been like a staple for like forever, and like it's on a really busy street too, so like a lot of people that I know go there and stuff like that. But again, I think it just kind of like, you know, it's like with you know, it's like with Blockbuster too, kind of. You know, like nobody really goes there anymore, like a Radio Shack, like nobody goes to those stores, you know, everything just kind of gets like faded out and stuff like that, and people don't go to, you know, those kind of places anymore. And so, like I said, it's sad, but I'm also really happy that we're gonna have a Dollar General that's literally like 5 minutes away from us, which is gonna be so cool. The sad thing is though, is that like that area, there's not a lot of shopping either too, so I feel like having a store like Dollar General, it's really close to the Aldi too, but I feel like having a Dollar General will actually bring in a lot more like foot traffic, and I think they're trying to develop some of the area around there too, so that would be nice. But I'm just so excited, guys, because the one thing that I didn't like was that the closest Dollar General is like probably close to like 20 minutes away, and it's not too far away from when I do my Caputo's and Valley Produce shopping, but I still have to kind of drive out of the way. There's one, but it's super small, and it's in this little strip mall, and it's like super tiny. And then there's another one that's a lot bigger, and I like that one a lot more. It's just like things are laid out better, I think, in that one. And that one's also kind of close, but it's still a little bit further away. It's by the other Jewel I'd like to shop at. But again, it's like, you know, do I really want to waste extra time going there and shopping and doing, you know, and going to that place or whatever, when, you know, I can just hit up my normal stores or whatever. But the fact that it's literally right down the street from us, because I think I was even telling you guys too, like we don't have a lot of shopping in our area, like as far as like grocery and like convenience store shopping and stuff like that. Like we have a Dollar Tree, a Jewel, an Aldi. I guess the Menards is still technically in our town. Like other than that, there's a few other like local, like not chain grocery stores, which the Menards is like a Midwest store. Even though it's a hardware store, they still sell like food and stuff like that, which I know sounds really weird, but they're kind of like a, like they really are a hardware store, but they sell a lot of other things. Like it's not just hardware, it's almost like a superstore sort of, but not really. It's mainly hardware. But they'll, like I said, they'll sell like they have toys at like Christmas time and stuff like that. It's like I said, it's a really bizarre store, and like just within the past few years they started carrying food. But yeah, anyways, there's not a lot of like other big chain stores that are in our town. There's a few other like local smaller stores and like grocery stores and stuff like that, but there's not a lot of big like chain stores that, like, you know, are really coupon friendly either too. So that's why I'm like really excited that they have that. So I might honestly start like doing some deals for Dollar General. The fact that we're gonna have one that's, you know, more like 5 minutes away instead of 20. And then there's the Family Dollar too, that's right next to the Valley Produce I shop at. So it's like those places that I was shopping at are actually all much closer than they were like before. Like the Dollar General is the one thing that I really liked Dollar General, and I felt like their system worked really well, like their mobile coupon system and stuff like that, and I just felt like they were a really good store. Like I liked shopping there, but the problem was that it was just too far away, and I felt like their deals too were always really good, and I really liked their mobile coupon deals. Like they were easy to do the few times that I did do them, but again, it's kind of hard because it was way further away. And like I said too, it was kind of out of the way when I was going, you know, doing my normal grocery shopping, but it's literally down the street, so it's not too far away. Now I can go to Dollar General and go shopping and stuff like that. So that's cool. I don't know what else they're going to be putting in that other area too, if they're going to wind up developing it or what's going on. But it's, like I said, guys, kind of sad that our, you know, our video store ended up closing down. But you know, like I said too, it's so weird too because we were just there. I just remember sitting in the car waiting while my dad ran in to go pick something up, and like, yeah, it's just really weird, guys. Like now it's closed and it's gonna be a Dollar General. Like, it's gonna be so weird walking in there and being like, they used to have this laid out over here, the video games used to be here, and the kids movies used to be over here, you know, that kind of thing, and being like, now there's frozen foods over here. But yeah, now that I'm not babysitting, I can probably spend up a lot more time getting like deals and doing that kind of stuff too, and couponing things and whatever. But I need to get to bed, so I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.